In Japanese urban legend, Kuchisake Onna is a mysterious woman wandering at night with the deep bloody gash that stretches across her face from ear to ear. The Kuchisake Onna is a vengeful spirit who was mutilated to death by her husband when he found out about her affair. Appearing to innocent passers-by with half of her face covered, she will proceed to ask, "Am I beautiful?" to the unlucky soul. Should the victim respond with yes, Kuchisake Onna would reveal her grisly wound of a grin and then ask, "What about now?" If the victim answers no or screams in fear, she will slash them and inflict the same wound on them as a reflection of her own mutilation. But if the victim answers yes a second time, she will walk away but follow them home to kill them. Hanako-chan is an urban about a girl who was murdered during playing hide-and-seek. But the main gist of this Japanese urban legend is that Hanako-chan resides in the third stall of the female bathroom. In order to summon her, one must walk into the female bathroom and knock thrice on the third stall, asking if she is there. If she answers it and opens the door, she will grab the person into the stall, and that person will never be seen again. Some even says that Hanako bring her to other realm to murder her like how she was murdered during play hide and seek. The year is 1918. A young boy saw a doll in a shop and decided to buy it for his sister. This resulted in the birth of one of the most haunted dolls to exist, now put on display in a temple in Japan. Okiku doll was named after her owner, Okiku, who loved her very much and carried her around all the time. Unfortunately, the human Okiku died only at 3 years old from yellow fever. The devastation of this tragedy made her family put the Okiku doll by their daughter's altar so as to remember her. To their shock and surprise, the hair of the Okiku doll, with a length that was just touching the shoulders, started to grow the way a human does. Family members started dreaming of Okiku and waking up to find the Okiku doll by their bedside. And it was also around this time where paranormal activities such as lights flickering started to happen. Although it took a while to get used to it, eventually the family got used to the paranormal activity and even attributed it to Okiku visiting them from beyond the grave. Today, the Okiku doll is being displayed at a private local shrine at Maninji Temple in Hokkaido, Japan, beckoning the fearless and adventurous who dare to catch a glimpse of her. If you are lucky, you might catch a glimpse of priests trimming and maintaining her hair length as it continues to grow, almost as if the Okiku doll is a human. From the back, the Nopperabo resembles any ordinary human being you might encounter on the street. Directly translated to faceless monk, the real horror one gets is when they attempt to talk to the Nopperabo only to find them faceless, usually encountered on quiet and empty streets and walkways at night. As their victim runs away in panic from the first Nopperabo, he will run into another person who will ask him what's wrong, and the victim will frantically explain what he just saw. Surprise, surprise, it is the second Nopperabo who will go, "Oh, you mean like this?" and proceed to wipe his face away to reveal the facelessness underneath it. And this cycle repeats, sometimes even with the victim's close friends and family members. The Red Room Curse is an internet-focused story that starts with an ominous pop-up. The pop-up features a red screen with black text that reads, "Do you like the Red Room?" which is accompanied by a sinister pre-recorded voice asking the same question. No matter how many times you close the pop-up, it will continue to appear until the voice has finished its question. Afterward, your entire screen will turn red and become flooded with past victims' names. No one knows what happens next, but the receivers of the pop-up are always found dead with their blood painting the walls red, creating the titular Red Room. Once you receive the pop-up, it is impossible to escape your fate.